What is crankin' wieners? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you here. Today we are in Texas. I'm getting back to my roots. When I first moved here to the south, this is the kind of fishing that I love to do. Just basically fishing these pretty much ditches. I don't even know if you can call these creeks. Alex and I are on a total foot mission today in North Texas, and we're gonna look for basically skinny water urban bass. Sometimes these pan out, sometimes they don't, but we've had a ton of rain recently, and I'm hoping it's filled up some of these little pools, and maybe, just maybe, we can come tight on some largemouth. This little creek or ditch, whatever you wanna call it, kind of precedes Lake Arlington, which is one of my favorite lakes to fish. So we're just basically bringing one little rod and some baits that I got off of Shop Karl's. I'm gonna see if we can come tight on some LMBs, maybe some spots too. I think there are some spots in a few of these creeks, but we're just gonna have a day of it. So stick with it, stay tuned, and let's go get them. Oh, fire ants. Okay, so this right here is my little creek bag. This is one of our Guggen Squad bags, Gold Series. And in here, I've got a little bit of everything. I got an MTB box, I've got my little creek box, my little creek ice box, got some, of course, Guggen baits, locked and freaking loaded. But in here, usually I carry a variety of lures. This is nice because I can pack light. I've got some terminal in here. I've got some Guggen Squad lures. You can find these on shopkarls.com, but I think what we're gonna do is we're start with a popper. This is our first day in Texas where it's been kind of cool. It's like 70 degrees. We've got some overcast, and a lot of times shad will bulk up in these tiny pools and ditches, and this imitates the shad leads just so perfectly. So I'm gonna tie this on. We're actually gonna use some mono. Mono is not a type of line I use a ton, but it's actually really good. This in particular is our Guggen Squad mono. Again, Shop Karl's. You can find everything that we fish with today on Shop Karl's. And we're just gonna tie up a little leader here. The cool thing about mono is it floats and it's stretchy, which is exactly what we want if we're gonna throw top water. I gotta believe we can catch one fish today, and that's exactly the goal. One fish, and we'll feel content. So I'm gonna get down low so these fish don't see us. I'm gonna bloop this bank, hopefully get a bagging. Let's do it. If I don't get a bait on my first cast and we're moving. That's actually not a good tip to abide by. Don't listen to me on that one. Usually I've got pretty decent tips, that's not one of them. Oh, fire ants, hello, hi, missed you. Even if we caught like something like a gar today, that'd be kind of wicked. Or I know there's big sunfish in these creeks too. Just anything. You're just trying to get bit. Oh. Oh my God, big gar. He'll eat it if I get it right in front of his face. That was a log. There he is. See him? I got him. Oh, he spit it. Sorry. That was sick. Man, I should have given him a little bit longer. That was cool though. I actually had him. Usually you don't hook him like that. It wasn't stout enough. There he is again. See if I can hook him again. Came back up. Oh my God, if he comes at it again, I'm gonna laugh. He's right under it. Oh, he's coming back up. Oh, he bit it again. Dude, gar are not smart. There's a reason why people bow fish for these things. Wow. Same exact gar too. First time he held on to it, I really should have set the hook a little harder there. I don't know, I've got 8-pound mono though, so. That was cool though. First sign of life, it's not bad. Not looking for those guys, but if we catch one, that'll be dope. Oh, it smells rancid. Here, snaky, 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 snaky. Here, snaky, 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 snaky. I'm over here, snaky, snaky, snaky. Oh, this is way too shallow, but we're gonna try it anyway. Ooh, White Claw. Is it empty? Damn, big bummer. This is like a 2 out of 10. We'll go find some like 4 out of 5 out of 10s. There we go. Snap me off. Dang it, there's my popper. Strike 2 on the gar. Normally I don't take casts at them, but today I'm just down to catch anything and everything. What a goon. Give me my popper. I need that popper. Haha, popper recovered. It's a great thing about breaking off on fish with top water is it's not gonna go anywhere. Oh yeah, she snapped right at the knot. Must have caught a crusty one. Okay, well, I think on that note, we're definitely gonna go somewhere else. We were heading back to the truck. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a cast at it. Instant regret. Oh well. When in Rome, set the hook, give him the beans. I thought it was a bass, honestly. Looks shallow as nut, but no, maybe not. Welcome to spot number 2. I love these kind of missions. Like, I've got 2 boats and I've got all means to fish big lakes and go on big missions, but this right here, this is what I thrive for. We're at another creek right now. It's running water. It looks clean. 2 of my favorite things. Clean running water usually produces fish. This looks a lot better. This looks like 10 times better than that gar hole we were fishing earlier. That was literally a gar hole. Oh wow. I'm on. There we go. That was so sick. Yes, first fish of the day. That was so crazy. I literally just threw right by a piece of wood and this guy ate it on the surface. Like before I even had time to think. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We go to Texas to catch big bass because Maine's got 2 small fish and we're catching small fish still. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the reason why we came back. But if I hold it far enough out, it looks like a Texas stud, but it is a start. Nice little largemouth. I didn't have time to think. That bait hit the water and he crunched it immediately. Actually, what I'm throwing right now is pretty unique. I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. We're gonna put this guy back down. Whee! And he's gone. Dude, not bad. It's a start. We gotta walk before we run here and hopefully we get to that sprint. Anyway, check out what I was using. This is actually one of my favorite rigs to throw as a kid. So this right here is what this fish just ate. I have not thrown this rig since I was maybe 16 years old in high school. Growing up in Illinois, there's a lot of difficult bodies of water to fish, and the only way to catch bass sometimes is if you get really super finessey. So what I'm doing right here is I'm grabbing one of these Karl's Amazing Baits waggle worms, really interesting name, and this is in a watermelon seed color. Normally a worm like this is something you would probably throw on a shake head, but this worm in particular is very unique. All you do with this is you take like a weighted jig head, say we're just using a net head, and you essentially just wacky worm it. And the action that this bait has is ridiculous. It's like a, I don't know, like a struggling night crawler. That's essentially what it's meant to look like. And with all the rain we've been having, a lot of night crawlers are probably making their way into the creek, or when it floods, it goes up on the mud, and then you've got these you know, these vulnerable little night crawlers, and it's just a very finessey and amazing way to get bit when the bite is tough. We were fishing very public, small, tiny, urban bodies of water right now, so any sort of advantage that we have over these fish is something we're going to take up. But if you guys want to get some of these waggle worms and have never tried the Flick Shake rig, check the link down below. Such a sweet little rig. I mean, you guys are probably thinking this is just like a glorified wacky worm, but the way you work this is totally different. You're moving this thing non-stop. So hard to explain. Essentially, you just cast it out there in your desired area and you just keep that rod tip moving while you're reeling it in. You can stop it sometimes, let it sit on the bottom, but the whole purpose of this rig is to kind of keep it suspended and in front of the fish's face. It's a wicked and weird looking rig. I believe it originated in Japan and made its way to the United States like a decade ago. The more small twitches you can make, the better. Oh, there's a bluegill. Oh, nope. What the hell? What's going on here? That was weird. That was so strange. I think I might have had a bass and then got snagged immediately. There we go. He's got it. Another one. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I bet he was looking at it while it was snagged and he just crunched it. Another largemouth. The Flick Shake is doing work. It's something I don't really think to throw of in Texas because I'm always throwing like big jigs and, you know, Texas rigs and bulky stuff like that. But in these small shallow water creeks, it can make a huge difference. Another KO for the Flick Shake. What do you think? He's got like maybe a ½ an inch on the last one. He's got a bigger mouth. Freaking donkey, man. Yes, let's go. Hey, as long as we're catching fish, doesn't matter what the size is, I'm happy. It's been a minute since we've been to Texas, so this is an accomplishment of itself. Bye-bye. Woo-wee! Picking up pace here. Starting to get a little pattern. It's a micro pattern, but it's something. That current is definitely holding some fish. That water's a lot cooler than you probably think. It's been hot, from what I've heard, like 90s and even the hundreds in Texas. And the best way to find active fish is just find cooler water. And it feels like it's probably, I don't know, like low 80s, something like that, which is cool for Texas. If it was low 80s back up in Maine, you'd be like, oh my God, let's get out of here. But this is some good water temperature. Good water temperature. I don't know if that's a word, but we're just gonna make it a word. Oh my God, dude, something keeps bumping that brush right there. It's gotta be a bass. Oh, I thought I had one. Oh yeah. No! That was a good one. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. That was a good one. That felt decent. I keep seeing like there's like wakes and fish relating to that piece of brush right there. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll feel bad for me. I don't know, there's some suckage going on over there. trying to get this fish to suckage down my flick shake. Is that him again? No. This creek's got some life. Love to see it. Love to see it. One last cast by that wood. Spot number 3. Hopefully this is the spot that does the trick. This is a very, very noisy spot. What is that, 121 right there? 121, and we're parked on the side of the road. Fingers are crossed. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, no, no. Where did he go? Oh, I hate snakes. It's probably a water snake, but Jesus, you never know. Okay. Here, snakey, snakey. Oh, he's got me. Just kidding. We're good. Poor buddy. How many creeks have you sunk those in? Those sneakers?
Know, like at least 2 dozen.
I feel bad. It's all right, we're on a mission. We got to catch some bass today. Spot number 3. We're gonna throw the flick shaker on, see if we can get some nibbies. Yeah. Oh wow, it's pretty clear. Oh look, there's a little bass. Oh wait, there's one right there. There's one right there. Chill out. Oh, he had it. Little one. Oh, another little one. Come on. A little bite. He's on. Little. Oh, it came off. Very little, very little, very little. Nothing extraordinary. God bless. Oh my God, so slippery. So slippery. Slippery. Okay, here we go. This is the good stuff right here. Right here is all the good stuff. Oh my God. There we go. That was cool. That was sick. Just crushed it as soon as it hit the water. What do we have here? Nice little largemouth. Hell yeah. Yeah, apparently I'm allergic to anything over 5 inches today, but that's all right. As long as we're getting bites. Another victim for the flick shake. He crushed it. I wish big fish did that. I mean, they do, but not today. Oh, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Send him back. Let's get another one in there. Another bite. There's one. Decent. A little bit better. Oh yeah, there we go. Another fish. So much fun. So much fun. Micro creek fishing at its finest. There's a deep little hole over there, and I'm just letting that flick shake sink all the way to the bottom, opposed to what I was saying earlier. I'm just trying to slow it down and just give it a few twitches, and he just grabbed onto it. That's 2 fish in one area. This creek's pretty decent. Oh, what? Repairing file. Oh, she just died. Anyway, there you go. Another one. Ooh, buddy's got hops. Put the J's on this morning. Yeah. There she is. Another one. Another one. Oh! Is that a largie? No, that's a largie. It was like a spot for a second. Dude, they are just annihilating this. Down the gullet. I swear, the flick shake rig catches big fish, but apparently I've lost all my big fish mojo since I've been back to Texas. What a little guy. It's like we can't catch one over freaking 8 inches today. All right, Jimmy, see ya. Whee! There he goes. I'll get back in there. It was like my first few twitches. Should be another. I think that's gonna do her, boys and girls and folks and people watching the video. If you're dogs. Fished 3 creeks today. Managed to catch 4 total fish. Not the biggest Texas bass I've ever hooked up, but this is our 2nd day fishing in Texas, and I figured we'd just kind of get back in the motions, do some like ground roots type fishing and slam some creek largemouth bass. It's just a good time no matter how big or small the fish are. Today they were very small, but yeah, this was a good time. And as things start to cool down up north at Camp Claw, we will be doing much more fishing down here in the south. So drop some comments, let us know what you'd like to see us film while we're back here in Texas. But for now, this was just a quick little sun, and we'll be back up north fishing in Maine. But I appreciate the view. Thanks so much for watching. As always, folks, keep creeking, never stop.